Tampa, Florida. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost. But you don't get it, and now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Mayfield now on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Mayfield. Flushed out. Now Mayfield lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and a couple. Throwing. Prescott forced out to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run with Irving, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The drive starts with a completion left side, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott off play action. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 33 yards that time. On the run, it's Dowdle. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 13-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mayfield on play action, rolling to his left. This is caught by McMillan. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Carlos Watkins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. This now a 3rd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action now. Prescott steps away. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Mayfield on first down, on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Still going inside the 20. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On play action, Prescott out to his left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 2nd down and 8. Prescott to throw it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 3rd and 9 here. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A running play, it's Dowdle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Prescott being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 9, 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for